sure you're going to enjoy here. Amanda is a great 11 learner from one of the schools that have really been our day one Hey Wadey when it's come to our series from Fred Norman Secondary School, speaking to the question. I don't know if your question is still the same, but when we initially spoke a couple of weeks ago, Amanda was going to think about how strikes relate to education. Whatever she has to say, I'm sure it will be thoughtful. Can we please welcome her?
Good day all, and my name is Amanda Zitha, and I'm from Fred Norman Secondary School. Today I will be talking about how strikes affect our community and education. In June 16, we as South Africans celebrate a youth that fought, striked, and protested for a better education. The youth of 1976 fought against a system that was unfair. They united and fought for a common cause. And even today, we as South Africans still celebrate the protests and strikes that took place in the streets of Soweto and the whole of South Africa. But what happens when the reason that took us from Bantu education to a better education becomes the reason for no education? I don't know if you get me, but I'll try to explain what I mean. The voices of the youth of 1976 took us from Bantu education. Them striking and protesting against Bantu education moved us from Bantu education to a better education that we have today. But striking in today's world is no longer a community in one voice and one mind, but people that bring forth destruction, no education, and crime in a community. The youth of 1976 had one mission, which was for their voice to be heard. A mission whereby every youth in different schools will be protesting in the streets of Soweto. They had a vision of a better education for them and the coming generation. Their mission wasn't to burn buses, cars, schools, and bring destruction just only to be heard. They didn't have a vision to be seated at home, eating, and a cupboard full of food taken from shops that they looted. This is how the South Africa that we live in today is. A South Africa whereby we burn and destroy clinics and schools just to be heard, all in the name of freedom of expression. Last year, a village called Vuyani in Venda, Limpopo, also became victims of this freedom of expression. They were striking against service delivery and to have their own municipalities. They were burning schools and clinics for service deliveries. For more than 3 months, they couldn't go to school. Whether it's the lowest grade or the highest grade, the amount of time and work that is lost during the strikes is massive. This has and is still having a negative impact on them. They lost a lot of time with the striking going on and more because they wanted books. Some of their children couldn't even write their matric exam because there wasn't any school to write in. It looks like the village of Vuyani burned service deliveries to get a service delivery. Let's all use our imagination and imagine that the government will deliver what they promised the community of Vuyani. They asked for water and many things, and let's say it will be given to them. But there is no school, no clinic, no police station. Does that mean, I'm asking it again, does that mean to get a service delivery, you need to destroy service deliveries? For weeks, I'm from Annandale, and there was a strike in few weeks back. The community of Annandale and the southern part of Johannesburg were also protesting and striking. For more than 6 consecutive days, I couldn't go to school. Our parents couldn't go to work or anywhere. Life was stagnant. The amount of work that we lost at school was massive. Yes, we went to school on weekends and even attended after school. But we didn't learn under normal circumstances. We learned under pressure. And this brought back memories of June 16. The students of 1976 fought for me and you to have equal and quality education, meaning that my right to an education was violated. strikes are a form of us coming together with one voice and one mind, not a form of stopping education and committing crimes. We all know the destruction and misfortunes that take place after every strike. The killing and the stealing in the form of looting are just some examples. The people that steal, kill, and destroy during strikes go against everything that our heroes fought for. They fought for a free South Africa and a better education. So in conclusion, my topic is showing that our youth has lost vision because they are all in their own mission. Today, I encourage you guys, as the youth of 2017, to use June 16 as a reference, not a residence. We need to reflect on what has happened and use it so that we can unite and remove the label of the generation without a vision. Let our youth change the current situation that our country is faced with. Strikes or no strikes, we need to unite and create a clear vision with an amazing mission, which is to change, and as we know, change is inevitable. Thank you.